So according to Samba TV, 28.8 million people tuned into the Super Bowl halftime show that featured Kendrick Lamar. Now, I don't know about you guys. You can call me a boomer, even though I'm actually a Gen Xer. I had heard of Kendrick Lamar, knew who he was, hadn't heard any of his music, don't even know about the Drake drama. I could give two shits less about the Drake drama. But according to the ladies over on The View, and I use that term ladies very loosely, and this is from thatparkplace.com, Disney's The View on ABC declares that critics of Super Bowl halftime show are motivated by evil. Yes, that's right. If you didn't like the Super Bowl halftime show, you were just an evil person. Well, that'd be about 90% of my timeline on X during the halftime show. Because the consensus was that it was bad. Even Samuel L. Jackson couldn't save it. Now, there was a couple things in the halftime show. I know he did the opening of the halftime show. He did a cheat code for the game Jurassic World that if you put in the cheat code, you got to start the game at 59 lives, aka Super Bowl 59. Okay, cool. You had Drake's ex-girlfriend, Serena Williams, do a crip walk out onto the stage during the halftime show, which some people lost their minds over. And I don't mean lost their minds in a bad way. But to dive into this article here from That Park Place, WDW Pro, if you haven't checked out his stuff, check him out on his socials, YouTube, so on and so forth. Does excellent work. Can we all agree that hating another person based on the color of their skin or the origins of their ancestry is evil? Yes. Yes. That is a true fact. However, the ladies over on The View seem to have no problem declaring that any critic of the Super Bowl halftime show from Sunday night is a person who harbors hatred for others simply for their race. What a terrible thing to say. Worse, the audience at Disney show joined in with raucous applause, which, okay, I'm sure a majority of the audience live there in the studio probably agrees with Anna Navarro, Sonny Hostin, Whoopi Goldberg, et al. But you got to remember, when you go to these shows, there are always the applause signs flashing when the audience is supposed to clap. And, dare you be the one person to not applaud what everybody else is. So it's kind of a peer pressure thing, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a majority of people in that audience that believe the things that these ladies spew out of their pie holes. And again, I use the term ladies loosely. So let's talk about Anna Navarro, shall we? She claims that President Trump was countered at the Super Bowl simply by the existence of Samuel L. Jackson. She further claims that criticisms of the Super Bowl halftime show, as they are proof to her that the people making such critiques are prejudiced trolls. Well, Anna, I didn't like the Super Bowl halftime show. I thought it sucked. So does that make me a prejudiced troll? We're all entitled to our opinions. I dare say this. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. You're free to express your opinion. You're free to express your beliefs. You're free to be, well, quite honestly, dumb. Now, some people are going to take my takes on this as being one of those prejudiced trolls, and that's fine. If you want to believe that, that's fine. You don't know me. But to say that if you don't like the halftime show, you're a prejudiced troll, especially on national TV, that's disgusting. The entire View panel also appears to take the position that one might divide the not only prejudiced from the non-prejudiced peoples based on their Super Bowl halftime show opinions, but also that you could detect their political affiliations solely on that sort of thought process. No, I saw, from what I saw on social media Sunday night during the game, during the halftime show, it wasn't just one side of the aisle saying this wasn't a very good halftime show. It was all across the board. Had nothing to do with race, had nothing to do with color. People just didn't like it. Now, needless to say, according to Samba TV here, like the big game, viewership was down for the halftime show, but it did bring in more Gen Z and black audiences than the Chiefs and Eagles did. Okay, that's fair. All I'm going to say about the Gen Zers, they don't know what real music is. And you can fight me on that one. The entire conversation simply is unworthy of national television discourse. Yet another low-resolution attempt at dividing the nation along rudimentary lines and to inject race into every possible situation, while also making it intrinsically linked to politics. Nothing is free from partisanship with The View. And for all the talk about Disney dropping DEI, so long as this show exists, DEI isn't going to go away. So let's see what they had to say over at Breitbart. After Kendrick Lamar, Trump will ban black people from halftime. Are you kidding me? Anna Navarro joked, it's not a very good joke, to her co-host Monday on ABC's The View that President Donald Trump would sign an executive order banning black people from halftime after Sunday night's Super Bowl halftime show featuring Kendrick Lamar. And then she had to take it a step further. She added this to the mix. Because you remember last week when we were talking about whether the NFL was capitulating to Trump by removing the term "end racism" from the end zone, boy, they didn't capitulate to Trump when I saw Samuel L. Jackson dressed as a black Uncle Sam introducing Kendrick Lamar, who then had like an entire formation of all black people making the U.S. flag. Listen, she continued. This much I know, all the black people on my feed were like, ooh, this is blackity black black. And all the racists who somehow get in, man, they were hopping mad. So if the racists are mad, I'm happy as a clam. Again, just because you don't like something doesn't mean you're a racist. Okay? People have different tastes in music. Not everybody likes to listen to rap. The majority of the audience probably didn't even know who Kendrick Lamar was. And if you're going to put on a halftime show for the Super Bowl, why not roll out, I don't know, Creed, who's become popular again, who people know their songs, especially from my generation. Roll out, we'll say, I'll throw this out there, Metallica. But as long as Jay-Z is involved in producing the Super Bowl halftime show, it ain't going to happen. It's going to be this constant churn of rap and hip-hop over and over and over again. I could be wrong about that, but based on the last couple of halftime shows for Super Bowls, there's a trend there. So let's just use the same old tired arguments. Let's just use the same old lazy rhetoric that if you don't like something, it's because of somebody's skin color or their ethnicity. No. If I want to listen to rap and hip hop, I'm going to listen to some old school stuff. Because personally, I think the new stuff stinks. But that's me. That's my taste. That's my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think of Ana Navarro's claim that if you didn't like this year's Super Bowl halftime show, then you're a racist? While you're at it, please take the time, if you would, to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Share this out there with your friends and family. And with that, I will see you guys later.